Monday.com.
You don't know Monday.com? This is Monday.com. It's a
Hello there, welcome to Tectonic. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you've got a really important presentation to deliver and you don't want to fluff that presentation up, however you don't have anybody to rehearse that presentation to before the actual presentation occurs? Well, I'm going to show you a really cool trick using AI how you can get real-time feedback on when you are rehearsing that presentation. But before I do continue, please do like, subscribe and share. So I've got a PowerPoint presentation opened up here, 4 slides on the importance of digital skills in the workplace. Now, to find Rehearse with Coach, at the top within PowerPoint, you can see the ribbon here. Now, you see lots of different options. So move across to slideshow, choose that. And within slideshow option, you will see Rehearse with Coach in the Rehearse section. You can just click on Rehearse with Coach. It will open up your presentation in the slideshow view, presentation view here. So this is my first slide, but on the bottom right hand corner, what you can see is you will see a box appear and it will say see live feedback as you rehearse and start rehearsing. Now I'm going to say something to you. You should rehearse this for at least a minute minimum to really allow PowerPoint to give you really valuable feedback on the way you speak, how many times you stutter, if you say a lot. It will detect all these things and it will give you really valuable feedback for you to be able to develop your presentation skills when you do get to that actual presentation. Really good, especially if you've got an important presentation and you've got a specific time to aim for. For example, you've got a 20-minute presentation and they've told you you can't go over 20 minutes. It will give you the ability to ensure you are being succinct and concise as well. Or if there's an interview, you've got a 20-minute presentation, it will allow you within that presentation to be succinct and concise. So to start the presentation then, or to start your rehearsal, all you simply do from the bottom right hand corner, make sure show real-time feedback is enabled and you click on this start rehearsing button. Make sure you got a microphone because it will detect what you say in the microphone as well. So I'm going to click on start and here you go. So in the bottom right hand corner it'll say start talking and we'll show feedback to you. So now it's listening the coaches, so you can start rehearsals or you can start rehearsing your presentation. So welcome to my presentation on the importance of digital skills in the workplace, as the digital skills or having these skills is the new workplace imperative. So in today's rapidly evolving world, digital skills are really becoming indispensable and they're no longer just an advantage, now they are a core requirement for success. So you can see straight away it says off to a good start. So it's also saying that I'm using quite a lot, so it's giving me instant feedback. So this presentation explores why embracing digital skills is essential. We must drive productivity, innovation and growth. I'm going to say a few times, and it's giving me some feedback, real-time feedback here in the bottom right hand corner. Try not to use too many fillers like so that was a filler word. So this presentation is by Tectonic. I'm going to move on. So why digital skills matter. So it gives you the ability to for that enhance productivity, foster innovation, drive growth, so on and so forth. So digital skills streamlines those processes or allowing, there you go, I'm using quite a lot again. So I'm going to stop there. I know I've not gone through my whole presentation, but this is just a taste what Rehearse with Coach can give you in terms of feedback. So if I stop my presentation, if I pause and if I click on escape on my keyboard, there you go, it will hopefully produce this report here. So this is my rehearsal report. It gives me a preview, so it's in boxes, so it'll give me a summary. Yeah, good job rehearsing, keep up the hard work. So I've spent 1 minute 28 seconds and I've rehearsed 2 slides. I've used filler words here and obviously picked up the word I do use that quite a bit in my presentations, to be fair. So repetitive language, it's giving me some feedback here. Nice work, your variety of word choice will help keep your audience engaged. Inclusiveness, so great job, your use of inclusive language was excellent, so it's giving me feedback on that. Here is giving me some Feedback on my pace. The pace is just right. Keep it up. So I'm speaking at 135 words a minute, which is brilliant. And it's also given me a chart, a visual to show me my average pace over time. And if you want to learn more about each of these, you can click on that to get some more information about this. So how was your experience of pitch? It's given me some information or feedback on my pitch. So low pitch variation will make your audience lose interest. Try increasing the tone of your key points. Okay, that's something I will take on board. So I can learn more on that. And the originality, you avoided reading slide text aloud. That's good for keeping the audience engaged with your message. So what I try and do with my presentation is read around the slides as opposed to reading what's on the slides. So it's giving me some feedback on that as well. Please do check it out. It's a really good feature to use, especially if you've got an important presentation and you need time to rehearse, to ensure your presentation is succinct and concise. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe and share.
Do you love playing Candy Crush? Microsoft Rewards has a fun way to earn Candy Crush gift cards and get 48 hours of unlimited lives when you redeem. You heard that right. Earn points for searching, downloading extensions, and more. Start earning points today. Sign up for Microsoft Rewards now.
That client review was brutal.
We're gonna be underwater for weeks.
I'm already so pruny.
This is fixable. Just use Grammarly. Grammarly can look through the proposal to find what's missing. And look, Grammarly knows the audience is non-technical, so it can take out the jargon and make the benefits easier to understand.
Cool. And with Grammarly working across 500,000 apps and websites, we'll never be underwater again!
Download Grammarly for free.
Hello there, welcome to Tectonic. Are you bored of using PowerPoint as a presentation tool? Are you finding your viewers are not as engaged as you would like them to be? And are you spending ages creating a presentation? Well, I'm going to show you a really cool tool you can use to make your presentations more engaging, but not only that, save you time in the creation of those presentations. But before I do continue, please like, subscribe and share. So I've got a presentation opened up here in Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm going to generate a similar looking presentation to the one I've created here in a tool called gamma.app. Now you can go to gamma.app in your web browser by just simply clicking the URL gamma.app, and you create a free account. I've currently got a free account here, and if you look at the top right hand corner, I've got 400 credits available to utilize within the software. When you go into gamma.app, you will see this screen. I've clicked on Gamma there and it comes up with this screen here. At the top you've got three buttons. You've got create new using AI, new from blank, and if I click on the down arrow next to it, it will show you what sort of documents you can create. You can create a presentation using different orientations, like a traditional tool one. You can create a specific document, a pageless one, a letter, an A4 document, but also you could create social media posts for the use of Instagram or LinkedIn, or a square post there, good for Instagram to be fair, and stories, good for TikTok and Instagram, but you can also create websites as well there. But what I'm going to do for the purpose of this video is show you how to create a presentation within this document. So the first bit I'm going to do is do this, or show you how to do this, choosing new from blank, and choose a traditional size for PowerPoint or Google Slides or even Keynote or something like that. So I'm going to click on traditional, and when I do click on traditional, it will load up this screen here. So it's just taking a few moments to create those slides, and there you go. So you've got the first slide, you've got the second slide, so on and so forth. So what you can do is start creating or start drafting out your presentation or your slides there. But you can see at the top left hand corner here, you got a card styling. You can style out the layout of those slides. They call them cards, but I'm going to call them slides, sorry about that. And then you can obviously put full bleed on, depending on if you want to print it or not, or change the alignment of your text. Now here, this is an interesting one. This is the edit with AI option. So you can use AI to improve your writing, fix spelling and grammar, simplify your language, so on and so forth. But each time you use one of these options, you're going to use 5 credits each time here. And remember, going back to my earlier point, I've got 400 credits there. So you can check that out, which may be quite nice. But you can also, at the bottom, you can chat with AI to give it you some inspiration in terms of what you want to create. And on the right side, you've got some more options here. So you've got some templates you can choose. If I click on that one, you've got some other templates for layouts you can use to create your slide deck or card deck here. In this instance, within this package, you got smart layouts there. If I click on that, you got different layouts to choose from. You've got basic blocks for your text. You've got an image section where you can add, upload images. You've got one for video and media. You've got one where you can embed apps and web pages within this specific slide deck or card deck here. You've got an option here for charts and diagrams, and also you can add forms and buttons to really make your I guess presentation interactive. And that was a key thing. That's the purpose of this video. So it's an alternative to Microsoft PowerPoint to make it more engaging, make it more interactive. But I'm going to switch back to the other tab, this first tab, and we're going to check out actually create new document using AI. So I'm going to click on that, and what I want to do here is create a presentation with the same title actually as this PowerPoint presentation, Importance of Digital Skills in the Workplace. Let me just copy this title so it's exact for when I do create. So there's 3 options when you click on the create with AI. The first option, if you've got some text, some notes from your PowerPoint presentation or a document, you can paste in that text and it will create content for you. I'm going to use this one, generate. So I'm going to create from my one-line prompt in a few seconds a document. But there's also a third option here. You can import file or URL, so you can enhance your documents, presentations or web pages based on the URL or document you've imported. I'm going to use the second option for this video. So click on generate. It's giving me an option now, and it's asking me what would I want to generate here. Do I want to generate a presentation, web page, document, or a social media post? I'm going to create a presentation. Now here, the drop down is asking for how many cards you want that presentation to be for. And remember, cards is like slides. So I'm going to choose 4 cards. Yeah, because in my PowerPoint presentation, I've got 4 slides. So let's see what it does. The default is the layout. So you want a default, traditional, a tall layout. I'm going to do traditional, and the language is going to be English. I'm going to leave it as is. So I want it to create a presentation, can't spell, on the importance of digital skills in the workplace. There you go. That's what I want it to create. Let's see what happens. So generate this. It's going away. These are my 4 slides, so 4 cards. It's asking us if I want to create another card. I don't. I want to leave it as is. Then if you scroll down a few sections, you can see you can choose the theme for your presentation, I should say. You can view more here by clicking on this button to see. Actually, quite like the indigo one, so I may choose the indigo one. Select that theme just for the purpose of this video. I can go down even more. So amount of text per card, you want it to be brief? Do you want medium type, a medium level of content, or do you want real detailed content on that slide? I'm going to leave it as medium for this video. Yeah, AI images, a source. Do you want those images to be AI images? Do you want you to use the stock photos, web images, so on and so forth, or animated GIFs? I'm going to leave it as AI images for this video. So yeah, so let's make it professional. There we go. All right, okay, so the image model we're going to use is the Flux Fast image model. There's other image models you can use. Ideogram's one, a popular one as well, so is Dolly E3. Ideogram 2 is another one. But check it out, and there's also an advanced mode, but I'm not going to use the advanced mode. I'm just going to create this as is. So I'm going to click on generate. It's now generating your presentation.
Breakfast?
Swim first.
Taxi?
No, swim first.
Now, here we go. I'm just going to see what it comes up with. There we go. It's quickly generating those 4 slides. There you go. So, my slides are in the left, similar to PowerPoint. So that's the first one, Digital Skills, the New Workplace Imperative by Tectonic. This is an AI generated image, by the way. So the second slide, why digital skills matter, very similar to the PowerPoint presentation I've got. The third one, essential digital skills, communication, collaboration, problem solving. And the last one, upskilling for the future, online courses, workshops, mentorship. So if you want to now save it or download it, at the top right, there's 3 options before you do download or save it. You can change the theme, you can share it with colleagues or anybody with the link that you share it with, but there's also an option to preview that presentation, but there's a down arrow here as well. So if I click on the down arrow, there is an option to present in this tab, full screen, presenter view. So there's that option there as well. And there's those 3 dots here. So with those 3 dots, or the ellipses I'd like to call it, you can undo the changes. You can undo what you've done. There's a version history, so there's different versions of that presentation that can be saved. There's view source prompt, there's logos, colors, fonts you can change. You can change the page setup. There's an export feature, and there's comments you can add. There's analytics you can look at depending on how many people have viewed that link. You can publish this presentation to a site. You can duplicate this gamma. I think each presentation is called a gamma here. And if you don't like the presentation, you can delete the gamma and start again. But what I'm going to do now is export it. Now here, it's come up with a pop-up box asking me, how do you want to export this? You want to export it as a PDF document, you want to export it as a PowerPoint, or do you want to export it as a PNG? A PNG is an image file type. So I want to export it as a PowerPoint. So I'm just going to click on that, and now it's exporting the PPTX file there. So here we go, the export's ready. Now you can see it's downloaded here. Click on that, and what you can do is hopefully start tinkering with it, start editing it. So every single aspect now is editable for you. The good thing is the AI images, which are really cool. Now, if there's anything you don't like, the way it's written, or for example, on the third slide, I've noticed something. Actually, it's fine here, but on Gamma, if I went into that third slide, you notice communication wasn't on one line, but in the PowerPoint presentation, it is in fact on one line. And then the last slide, it looks really cool there. But it does give you a watermark, unfortunately, here, which says made with Gamma. But I think the paid version of Gamma, it will remove the watermark for you. But let me just, so very quickly, it's created a really quick PowerPoint presentation for you. I think there is a way to get rid of the logo here. So if you go to view at the top, go to slide master, there should be a way to delete the logo from there. So here it's got the logo. You can delete it from the slide here. You can delete it from this slide here. Hopefully delete it from the slide here, and scroll down to all the slides till that logo has disappeared, which it has. Close your close master, slide master I should say, or the master view. So this is the template basically you're working with. Close that, and you can see hopefully that logo has vanished from every single slide. So you can really make it your own there. So that's just a really quick video showing you how to use a different tool to create presentations using AI. So it saved me a lot of time, this has. So yeah, I hope this video has helped you. Please do like, subscribe and share. Hi there, welcome to another video by Tectonic. In this one, what I'm going to do is show you very quickly how to record a presentation in PowerPoint. But before I do continue, please do like, subscribe and share. You don't have to, but it's nice if you do. So I've got a PowerPoint presentation open up here. It's 4 slides. It's on the importance of digital skills in the workplace. So I can't deliver this presentation, unfortunately, to my colleagues in person. So what I've said to him, I will record the presentation and send it to him via Google Drive, OneDrive, or even Dropbox, which is absolutely fine. But I need to record this to do this. And this is how you do a recording in PowerPoint. So at the top in the ribbon, what you do is from home, go all the way across to the slideshow option here. Now in the slideshow option, you will go to the setup option here. Now in the setup option, you will see an option which says record. Click on record. Now this record, if you hover over it very quickly, says record from this slide. Click here to choose where to start recording or to clear recorded timings and narrations. I want to start the recording from the start of the slide. So if I click on the arrow, you can either choose a recording from the current slide or from beginning. I'm always going to start from the beginning. So click on that and it will take you to this view here. This is very similar to a view a news presenter would have, because at the top it's got the notes as a or like a teleprompter, so you can read directly from the notes, but at the bottom it previews the slideshow for the viewer. And you can see here from the bottom right hand corner, this is got a circle. This is where the webcam should be. At the moment I do have a webcam enabled, but I've just put the shutter on so you can't see anything. It's just this specific screen. So if you wanted to showcase your face, absolutely fine. Enable your webcam and move the shutter so you can see your face. Great. But going up again, you got your notes. You can change the size or the text in your notes. You can make it bigger and smaller by clicking the big A with the arrow up or the small A with the arrow pointing down. It's entirely up to you. It's what your preference is. I like to read around the notes, around the slide, as opposed to reading the notes. Or if I'm really struggling, add bullet points, then just read around the bullet points with examples. I'll come up to the bar bit in a bit, but at the bottom where you've got your slide, you've got a navigation to go from slide to slides. So from slide 1 I can go to slide 2, 3, 4 or move back again. So in the middle you've got your color palette, you've got your laser pointer where you can highlight specific aspects of the slides to really emphasize keywords possibly or what you're talking about. You've got the highlighter pen, or you've got the pen tool, sorry. You can change the color of the pen tool and you can start annotating in places. You've got the highlighter tool as well, that's the white one. Play around with these tools, see how it works for you. Go across to the right side here. You can see this option here. You can select the camera mode. If you've got the camera enabled, you can show the background you're in, or you can blur the background. Possibly the best thing to do is blur the background. And you've got the different views. Currently we're on the teleprompter view with the notes at the top, and they will auto scroll. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But there's also presenter view. If I change the screen to presenter view, something like that, with the main slide here, with the next slide coming up here with the notes here at the bottom as well, which you would normally get in PowerPoint, and then the slide view itself, which is like that, which just shows the slide itself. I'm going to go back to the teleprompter view here because that's the view I like. Let's move over to the top side here. So here you can go back and edit the PowerPoint presentation. Now you've got some timings here, so when you're playing and or recording the presentation, it will show you how long you are speaking for there. To the right, we've got the turning the camera off like this. So this circle disappears now, or if you want to enable the camera, you will enable the camera like this. Remember, mine's not showing anything because I've got the shutter on. You can disable the microphone, you can turn it on. This one's a really cool feature. It's enabling and disabling the auto scroll. So you've got your notes, and let's say you've got so many notes that you want the notes to scroll on their own, depending on the pace of how you speak. You can enable auto scroll here. You can start auto scroll, and you can adjust the scroll speed here by moving this bar to the right or to the left. It's entirely up to you depending on your confidence levels. Now this ellipsis, if we click on that and the three dots, choose your microphone. Mine's the Yeti stereo microphone. You choose your camera or the webcam. Mine's the HD webcam here, and there's other bits you can do. You can clear your recordings and reset Cameo on the current slide or on all slides there. And this last feature is export. So once you've done the recording, you can export it as a video file here, and it saves as an MP4 as it says here, but you can choose where on your device you want to save this recording, and you can export there, and you can customize the export there as well. Let me go back to record and let me show you how to record. So it's going to start in 3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome to my presentation on the importance of digital skills in the workplace. Please do take notes to your heart's content. So on to the next slide. So slide 2 is all about how digital skills or having those capabilities enhances efficiency and productivity. Again, it just not improves your own personal performance, but also offers that culture of innovation, enabling organizations to adapt swiftly to market changes and maintain a competitive edge in their respective industries. And then you can go on and obviously articulate your presentation in the way you want to do it. I'm not going to do it in the purpose of this video, but I'm just showing you how to record this presentation. You can make annotations, you can use a laser pointer whilst you're presenting, and that will show up on the recording as well. And you can use a pen and the highlighter tool as well there. Let me stop the recording. So at the top, click on stop recording there, and once you're happy with that, you can go and click on export like this, and then you choose or browse where you want that recording to be saved. So at the moment it's going to be saved in here, importance of digital skills in the workplace. Brilliant. And now it's exporting that video file. So it's going away. I'm just going to fast forward the video until it's done. Okay, so the video has been exported successfully, and I wanted to view or perhaps share the video. This button that appears, if I click on that, yeah, let's click on yes, and it's going to open up the video in the video player. Hello, there. Welcome to there you go, and that's what it looks like. Digital skills in the workplace. Please do take notes to your heart's content. So on to the next slide. So slide 2 is all about how digital skills. There you go. So that was a quick snapshot showing you how to record your video in Microsoft PowerPoint. And remember, we made some annotations, did we? We highlighted, did you know, it circled some words, or potentially you can do that in this PowerPoint presentation. And if you wanted to save that, there's a few things you could do. You can either go back to the record, navigate to the record view, or you can exit and go back to edit mode, and whatever annotations you made, those would be shown on this screen here. Then you can save those annotations for future use. But that's just a quick and easy video showing you how to record your presentation in Microsoft PowerPoint. Go to slideshow, go to record, and follow the instructions I've made in this video. I hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hi there, welcome to Tectonic. In this one, what I'm going to do is show you how to create a presentation, a PowerPoint file, a PPTX file, an actual file in ChatGPT. But before I do continue, please like, subscribe, and share. So I've got ChatGPT opened up here, and I'm going to go straight into the prompt, because what I want it to do is create a PowerPoint file based on my prompt. So I've copied and pasted the prompt in here. So create a PowerPoint presentation and create a PPTX file on the following subject: mental health awareness and tips to improve mental health, support and helplines, and all that information needs to be UK based. And I've also put here create 10 slides, but I also want it to create notes, accompanying notes. Also create detailed notes for each slide with specific examples against each bullet point on that slide. So that's all I want it to do. Yeah, so it's going to create a presentation, create a PPTX file which I can download and customize on mental health awareness with tips and support and that signposting of help. It's going to create 10 slides. It's going to create the detailed notes, which I can't spell. There you go, with specific examples against each bullet point on the slide. So hopefully it should create something. So it's going away. It's saying it's going to create the file and it's analyzing this prompt. And I'm going to fast forward this video until it's done this. There you go. It's come back saying it's created the presentation. Here it is. Let me download it. It's downloading now. Let me open it up. It's going to open it up in Microsoft PowerPoint, and it's just not going to have any slide design to it. So there you go. Very simple PowerPoint presentation there. But if we have a look in the notes bit, it's created some notes against each bullet point as well. Exactly what I wanted. So what I need to do is just very quickly is format it, remove these extra bullets against each slide, but you can see how much time I've saved. I'm not having to think about what I've written, but what you do need to do with AI is always sense check what it's put to see if the information is actually correct. So you do that for every single slide, take those extra bullets out, but then the other thing you can do is just change the design. One thing I am going to do is show you using the AI designer tool how to choose your own design. So under the home tab here, go to the right side, you'll see the designer option. Click on that, it will open up a new pane here, and it's generating design ideas for you. So you can really go through and choose specific design ideas. You can do it for the first slide actually. Let's choose that one for that one. Go to each slide, choosing whatever design you want to choose there. So that's just a very quick way showing you how to use AI to really maximize your time, because your time is so important, isn't it? And what we're doing here is creating a really cool professional looking website, and I've just done this very quickly with the use of AI. There you go, done. So very similar color schemes for each design slide, but one thing is missing is a title slide, which I can add here, and then go to home, go to designer. Let's choose a nice title slide which I can use. There you go, done. Mental health awareness. Very quickly all my PowerPoint presentation has been completed. That was a quick and easy video with the accompanying slide notes there as well. Very quick and easy, done with under 5 minutes. Hope this video has helped you. Please like, subscribe and share. Hi there, welcome to Tectonic. Have you had a situation where you have been delivering a presentation to colleagues online and your colleagues can't hear what you're saying? But there's a really cool feature within Microsoft PowerPoint itself where you can enable and disable subtitles, and you can have those subtitles as you are speaking in different languages. So the first thing you need to do is open up your PowerPoint presentation. So I've got one here with 4 slides. Now, what I want to do before I go to slideshow mode or presenter view is make sure I've enabled my subtitle settings and my microphone to do this. At the top in the ribbon, go to slideshow, and across the right side here, you will see an option that says captions and subtitles. So I want my presentation to always display or use subtitles, so I'm going to enable this checkbox here, but just underneath that are your subtitle settings. So if I click on that, you can select the microphone you want to use, which is currently my Yeti stereo microphone, which I want to use. You can adjust where you want your subtitles to go. So at the moment, I think mine are at the top of the slideshow. I can choose my spoken language. My spoken language is English, I hope. United Kingdom version, I hope. And then the subtitle language, what's displayed on the screen, is also English. So in this first example, I'm just going to show you it displaying the English language when I go into slideshow mode. So let's go into slideshow mode. So you can click on the slideshow option here, go to from beginning, or you can click on F5 on your keyboard, or down here you can click on slideshow here. So there's a number of ways to go into slideshow mode. I'm going to click here. So I'm currently in slideshow mode. So you can see already those subtitles or captions are now appearing at the top of this slide here. So at the top of the slide in the overlay. So that's brilliant. So if you've got people in your audience online who are slightly hard of hearing, or maybe you are talking so quickly that they can't grasp what you are saying, but they can read quickly, this will really benefit them. However, you may have members of your audience whose first language is not English. Let's, for example, say their first language is Arabic or Hindi. There's ways you can change your language when you are displaying a PowerPoint presentation or going through slides. So if I go into the next slide, you can see the subtitles continue. It's a continuation of what you are speaking at the time, so you can see it's just carrying on with those subtitles regardless of which slide you're on. So that's fantastic. So let's just change, click on escape, go back up to subtitle settings. Let's change the language of the subtitle. So the subtitle language is currently English. I'm going to choose Arabic. There you go. Now let's go back into slideshow mode. Go from beginning again, and let's see what it does in terms of it showing the subtitles to you. So you can see Arabic works from right to left, so you're reading from right to left. Okay, it's not like English, any other languages out there. It's always right to left. So you can see everything there is in Arabic, again, it's a continuation of what I'm saying. So it's really inclusive, or an inclusive approach, especially if you've got members or colleagues whose first language is not English, or it allows for that accessibility, which I should say. So let's come out of the presentation again. Let's choose a third language. Subtitle settings, subtitle language, Arabic. Let's choose German. And let's go back to from beginning. So this slideshow itself, it's talking about the importance of digital skills in the workplace. Really important skills to have in the workplace, and that's what this does. It goes through what those skills are and why it's important. So you can see the subtitles at the moment are all written in German. Yeah, so if you're a native German speaker, or that's your preference, that's what you will see in the captions area. So it's a really fantastic tool, I feel, to try and engage everybody within your audience, regardless of their background. And it's really good for those people who are really hard of hearing, if you want to switch your subtitles onto your native language English, and they can read as opposed to listen to what you're saying, because they may miss something. I'm always one of those learners or one of those members of the audience who are always asking questions because there's something I've always missed. And if I knew about the subtitles settings feature, I could get the presenter to switch it on so I can read what they're saying when that presentation is occurring. I hope this video has helped you. If it has, there's plenty more IT tutorial videos on my channel. Please do subscribe, like and share.